welcome to another video. It's been a very long time since I have to look there, sorry. It's been a very long time since I posted my last video. It's been a month and a lot has happened. I have moved to Stockholm, which is in Sweden, for my master's. So I'm studying in KTH University, and I'm going to be here for like almost 2 years. I think it's been 15-20 days since I've moved here, and I did not get the time to vlog. Also, like, I really wanted to like show my whole journey. I wanted to vlog my journey from India to here, but I wasn't in the zone. I was very sad. I had mixed feelings about leaving home and then coming to a whole new country, getting adjusted. So yeah, it totally slipped out of my mind to vlog. Also, I'm very sorry for the lighting. It's very less, and I don't know why. I mean, I have to bring a lamp or something. I don't know. Yeah. So I am here to share my first 15 days in Stockholm and also like a few tips here and there. So I started traveling on 15th of August. My flight was from Mumbai to Dubai and Dubai to Stockholm. So the whole journey was around 12 hours, which is not bad. I mean, compared to traveling to the US. So on the trip, I would say that it was a pretty smooth trip, except that I was very emotionally down and sleep deprived because I hadn't slept the previous day, and also you can't really sleep that well, so I was very cranky, I feel. And to give you like an honest opinion or whatever, but when I arrived in Stockholm, I wasn't in the zone. I couldn't understand anything. I was like, what the hell, where have I come? I mean, and it's a huge change, right? Like shifting your whole country, and in that also I was very tired, so that added to it. So my first few days were a bit crying and calling my family up for every small inconvenience. So yeah, and with that I had a lot of luggage with me. I had 3 huge bags, like the 35 kg huge bags, and 1 sack and 1 cabin trolley bag. Thankfully I had a friend with me who helped me carry those bags, but he also had his luggage. So yeah, that was one thing which it's a bit stressful to always carry the whole 4 bags. And I mean, you have to take that much amount of stuff with you when you come here, because you're starting your life from scratch, so you can't even like cut down on a few things or like a bag in general. I would suggest that bring home food as much as possible, for at least like you can sustain a whole week when you come here, because you do not feel like cooking once you come here, because you're already very homesick. You don't feel like going to the kitchen and making anything, or even like unpack your stuff. You don't feel like doing anything, so that helps. So carry a lot of homemade food, also like a homemade food that you can like keep in the freezer, and it can sustain for the next 2-3 months, so that at least you can you won't, if you ever miss your mom's the food that your mom made or something, you can always try that. So I had gotten parathas, and so my mom had like frozen them and she had given it to me, so that helped. Yeah, I've like jotted down a few points that I want to tell you. So yeah, that day I came and we directly went to KTH. We had to do like a few technical stuff, like just setting up the account and all of that. I got a pillow and this I don't know what is that called, comforter, yeah, whatever. So that is like an insulated one, so even if it gets cold, it keeps you warm. So yeah, I just got the cover for that. They don't give you a cover, of course. So I already got in that, so, because I was very tired, I could immediately sleep. Um, so no need to bring like a blanket or anything. Um, yeah. So after I was done with my setup, like technical setup, this is a very funny story actually. I had like a lot of bags and I didn't know how to reach home. I knew like a basic. I know that I have to take a metro and then a bus, but it was again, I was I was so tired that I was thinking of some other option, if I can carpool or someone can accompany me. But there was a Chinese association at KTH. They helped me out by taking the luggage. They had like a van, so one of the student drove the van with all my luggage, and he dropped me here, like till my door. So I was like, "Ah, yes, that's what I needed." But I live on the last floor and there's no lift, so I didn't know how to take all the bags upstairs. So I called up my friend with whom I had come here, and he came from all over his place to just pick the bags. Yeah, but again, it was a very funny story. When I first came here in my room, now it looks pretty homely because I've made it. I'll give you like a room tour maybe in some video. But when I had come here, it had, like, of course it had nothing. So I felt very depressed. So the first thing I did was I called my mom up and I was crying on the phone. I even checked return flights from Sweden to India, so that I didn't want to stay. Like I just couldn't stay when I first saw this room, but somehow things worked out, of course. Yeah, but anyways, so I think that's what I learned on the first night here. That's what I learned, that I didn't have any option. I had to figure things out myself. So generally back home, for every small inconvenience, it's like I have people to just calm me down or help me out. But here, I was all by my own. I had to handle my emotions, whatever I was feeling. So I felt pretty proud of myself in the next 2 days that I could handle that night and just this whole change, to be honest. So that day nothing much happened. I did not unpack my stuff. I think I talked to my family and I slept pretty early that day. I was also like very tired. So yeah, and on the next day, one of my friend here, we went to Gamlastan. Gamlastan is like a place in Stockholm. It's very nice. It's cute, pretty. The lanes are very aesthetic. There are like a lot of colored buildings and cafes. So we had the Swedish waffle there. If I have a video, I'll just put it after this. So yeah, that was the first day. Then the first whole week, I feel, went into grocery shopping. Then what else? More grocery shopping, just taking rest, unpacking my stuff. I decorated my room. Yeah, and I think in the first week itself, I went to IKEA. IKEA is just nearby here. It's not that big, but it has everything that I needed, so I brought a few things as well. I'll do IKEA haul also because I brought really interesting things that has made my room look nice. And also like a few essential things, so I'll make a new video for that. So I did the IKEA thing. One more tip, like you should bring a few things from your home that you want to uh, decorate your room with. Like for example, I brought some garland and all of that. You know, it actually makes your you don't miss your old room, and it just feels like you have brought something from your house. So it's like a cute thing, yeah. Okay, then the first week went in all this grocery shopping and all of that. Then we had our introduction week, so we were introduced to our chapter and all of that. We had a now this was the best day of my life. We had a welcome ceremony which was held in the Blue Hall. Blue Hall is where Nobel prizes are given, and it was so amazing to be there and get welcomed by KTH. It was a very nice ceremony. It was like full royal kind of things, and I love to observe their culture as well, like the Swedish culture and all of that. I have a few clips. I would just put them after this. And then the next week was my birthday week. So to be honest, it was like my first birthday away from home. So I did not feel like it was my birthday. I didn't even do much actually. So the previous night, as it was Ganesh Chaturthi, me and my friend, we made modaks. But that attempt was this was bad. I mean, yeah, we could eat just one. Anyways, it wasn't that great. Yeah. So on birthday, I mean, it was a pretty I wouldn't say lonely, but I didn't do much. What I did was I got up, I went to the grocery store, I bought some groceries, I made pasta for myself, then I watched a movie. My mom had sent me this cute little, I'll pin it down here, cute little bouquet. I did that. Then my friend surprised me with this amazing cake that he had gotten. So he, me, and one of my other friends went to Gamlastan again, and we went to this hilltop to see the sunset. It was so pretty.
It's crowded.
Yeah, it's okay. That's not crowd.
I can share this view with other people.
It was pretty nice actually. Then we came back, we went to the Lapis beach. So we have like a beach here. It's pretty secluded, small, but I mean, sorry, it's very peaceful to sit there. Yeah, the water is very silent, and it's a good. So I did that. I think that's it. I'll put a few clips here and there because I haven't vlogged really. But that was my whole journey from in the last 15 days. So I hope you like this video. I don't know how this video is going to turn out, but it is what it is. That's how my last few days have been. I have notes, so that's what I'm looking at. Anyways, yes. Bye bye. See you in the next few vlogs. I'm gonna be very consistent about this now, because I really want to document my journey, or so I'll try to be consistent as much as possible. So yeah, bye.